Like, y'all want people to get up and get out the house and go put money into a day where y'all don't even value mothers. Y'all don't value them. Y'all treat them like there's no resources. They don't give a. You go to work and your kid gets sick and now you can't go back to work. Who came up with this? Who came up with this?
But a lot of times, you know it's a bad idea. I even posted a video recently about this, a quick short, which I'll probably link it in here. But you know it's a bad idea right off top, and you still deciding to be with a man that does not want to be with you. And all of a sudden, because he doesn't want to be with you, he's not a good father. Do better, baby. Do better. You in tears crying. Who came up with this? Who came up with this? Baby, this is life when you having kids. Get all your stuff together first before you have kids.
Hey, she's cooking on this one. Y'all got to listen.
On my Instagram this morning because sometimes I just like to listen to some of the foolishness that come out of women's mouths, right? And this morning it was a woman and she was like, you know what the biggest insult is? The biggest insult is when a man pursues me enough and then asks me to marry him. She was like, a man asking me to marry him is the biggest insult. And then she starts going down as to why it's the biggest insult. She's like, it's the biggest insult because you thought that you was going to cheat on me for the rest of our lives and I was going to still cook, clean, give you what you want and cater to you. She was like, nah, I'd rather jump from man to man. And this right here is why this generation is messed up the way that it is with mentalities like that. Because why do women want to be men so badly? Why do you want to be out here just dating, jumping from man to man and getting dogged out? You know why? Because y'all really think y'all are men.
Took you out to eat, bought you a pack, now you want a car.
Bro, literally, you haven't done nothing for me in like how many years? Like
$500. What you talking about? I just gave you $500 for your birthday.
In 25 years of living, thanks. 25 years of living, you're my dad. The least you could have done is the $500 in a car after 25 years.
You know what? Since you're so unappreciative, you pay for your own food. How about that?
That's fine.
Hey, I never heard it from this perspective before, but she's not lying. Y'all listen up.
These kids think they got ops, but the real op is their mother. She is the one that allowed dysfunction to run wild within the community and do nothing about it. Not only does she do nothing about it, but she encourages it. She's the one that keeps your father out of your household, and not to mention turn you against your father and work with the government so that he stays away. She's the one that supports all the toxic policies that is not advantageous to your future or to the Black community. And not to mention, she is the one that allow you guys to keep being buried. And it's to the point where I'm thinking you guys must want to keep burying your children, because at the rate that we're going, that's what's going to keep happening. It's to the point that you're starting to have to bury your daughters too. And if you don't have to bury your daughters are just going to raise more dysfunctional boys and girls that would get buried as well. It is dysfunctional. And y'all want to act like this is normal. It is not. It is barbaric. It's animalistic. It is disgusting.
Date them all. Every single one of them. The ones that like you, the one that think they like you, the one that think they're about to smash, date them all. Date them all. Have your roster. Yep. If he don't want you having options, tell him to close them. And if he don't really want you out here mingling, then tell him to not make you single anymore. Have your options. Have several niggas y'all talk to. Like, talk to a lot of niggas. Don't just settle for one. That be your problem now, settling for one. And then it's like 8 months, 9 months in, you're not working out. You wasted all that time. Girl, let me tell you. 3 months. That's the most I gotta get from you to know where y'all stand officially. And if he's still like, oh, I'm going with the flow, drop him. And move on to the next. Yep, I don't care. Date them all, sis.
Why the fuck do y'all always assume don't nobody got no man? Like, a man is literally, quite literally, the easiest thing to obtain. It's not a competition by no means. You are not hard to obtain. You saying that like I can't literally walk down the street and pick a nigga up and bring home. Half you niggas got homes to go to anyway. Half you niggas living off a bitch you cannot get upset because she might put you out. And you think you hard to keep? There's nothing hard about getting y'all. I swear, it's like, oh my God.
Can we normalize letting them know that we get like sometimes you really gotta let them know, like, you're not getting like, you know, you're an option, right? You're not an obligation.
It's not even a flex like y'all think it is, bro. Like, everybody gets everybody. A man will sit here with no standards, will sit here and talk to a woman that is currently pregnant, and have a man and everything, be married and all, and he will still try to talk to her. That's how easy it is for women. Matter of fact, it's just as easy for a man to do it. A man will sit here and have 2 to 3 baby mothers with one on the way, and a woman will still sit here and be the next baby mother. This is not a flex, bro. Can we make it normal to realize that having options right now is fake? The internet has people thinking that people that want to sleep with them are options. It's not a flex like I make it seem to be. It's just not. Everybody is easy. So in that case, you're an option. You're not an obligation. That goes for everybody, man or woman. Same thing.
And the fact that women brag about this or are quick to say this is just ridiculous. It's downright asinine, if I do say so myself, this whole thing. Because if you're a decent looking woman or even a below average woman, you still have about the same options, and I'm using that term loosely, as a male celebrity, right? Or you probably have more. Because you really can go down the hall. I was explaining this to a young lady the other night. Like, you can literally walk outside if you're at a bar, wherever, your building, and you could just walk up to dudes and say, ask for his number. Hey, what's up? Would you like to clap these cheeks tonight? Da-da-da-da. Or would you like to converse? What's your number? So on and so forth. Those are options. Women have unlimited. It's just by virtue of you being born.
I left my laptop over here, so I came to get it. And I get here, and the person that I had to be daddy for, because he didn't want to be a dad in the beginning, you know, he in the house with his game hooked to the TV I bought. You know what I'm saying? His clothes in here. He just chilling. I got to leave. I live here. I live here. He's gone. He's gone. You proud of yourself?
Post it on Facebook.
You proud of yourself?
Proud of myself.
It's funny. Okay. His gang hooked the TV I bought. And then she gives the daughter I've been raising, the daughter I taught how to speak, the daughter I taught how to walk, the daughter I taught how to use the pot. She gave her to him. You know what I'm saying? This shit crazy, man. You just said that your baby daddy that didn't want to be a father, that you said had AIDS, all this shit. You said he came to pick up something. It's about loyalty. It's about. Come on, bro. You don't know what it's about. The dude. Listen, you asked me to have a baby with you and killed it. Yeah, cause you got this dude.
I was paying for everything. I'm not gonna have
When were you? You were not paying for everything. You had a baby. Okay. You had a baby with a dude while you were homeless and no car. You had the baby.
I was 17.
Okay. You're not 17 now and he back around with his PlayStation hooked to my TV.
What are you talking about?
Co-parent? You had a parent in the house. What you talking about co-parenting? You just kicked her parent that taught her how. I taught her how to talk. I taught her how to use the pot. I taught her how to walk. And you talking about you had to co-parent with this guy who didn't want to be a parent?
Never said that you couldn't be in her life, but quite frankly, we're not gonna be together. I didn't want to be with you.
You want to be with him. That's why his PlayStation hooked to the TV that I bought.
No.
Why his PlayStation end up here?
I'm not gonna keep repeating myself.
So he came to pick up Summer.
Already squared away.
He came to pick up Summer. That's why his PlayStation hooked to the TV.
He came over yesterday to see Summer. Today,
You said he left his PlayStation.
Yes.
And he came to pick her up 12 o'clock in the morning.
Got here at 11.
Really, Naya?
Really, Justin? Really, Justin?
Really, Naya?
Really, Justin?
Never sue the other driver after a car accident. There's a better way to get paid a way bigger check without having...
Really, Justin?
Really, Naya?
Really, Justin?
So fellas, y'all see this is another cold-blooded situation. Buddy came here to pick his stuff up or came home or whatever, and he noticed that dude's stuff was in the room, already had the PlayStation hooked up to his TV. She tried to hide it inside there in the kids' room. And she's acting like, why are you here? Called the cops on Buddy to get him up out of there. And the other dude probably sneaked out because he know this dude was paying the bills up in here. And my man stayed with her because a lot of y'all dudes, y'all will get with a woman when she's having a baby, going through hard times. She said she was homeless. He tried to help her out, thought he was going to be a daddy. Tried to say, hey, this dude was locked up or whatever. He ain't nothing. This dude got the ninja. I don't want to have nothing to do with him. It's just me and you. You can raise her. She gonna call you daddy and all this. But what you got to realize deep down inside, that father is always going to be the father to that child. If that's her first love, or if that's the first dude that she really had an attachment with and she had a baby with, don't think that he can't show back up. Especially if she's secretly talking to him. And y'all saw the outfit she was wearing. That's a prime cheek clapping outfit. If you ever dealing with a woman and she wears like that tube top, ladies, y'all know the name of those dresses. That pink dress she had on that you guys will probably see in the thumbnail with the bonnet, that means she wants to get her cheeks clapped. If she ever calls you over, or if y'all on a date or whatever, and she answers the door wearing that, she wants to get smutted. I'm just saying. But yeah, she has the bonnet, called the cops on the dude because she probably done got what she needed, got back on her feet, even though women don't care about removing you from their child's life. If the other dude, as much as stuff that she's saying about him, about he had this, he was a deadbeat, he didn't want to be, she needed somebody to help her raise the kids, which is what women will say. They need a man in their life to help raise the kid, and the dude, you'll be that sucker coming in, be like, well, I'll be her new daddy, I'll be this, I'll be that. You just have to cut all contact with the baby daddy. And that's what a lot of y'all dudes' agreement is. And by you just saying that to her, that makes her want to talk to and communicate with him even more. So don't think that a woman's not down to deal with the dude. The video I did before, Buddy was crying, the kids is making fun of him and all that. So
I take that back. Daddy get in the bed and go to bed. I thank you when you're not here. Every day when you go to work. You like I did something to you. I did nothing to you.
I asked you what that smell was yesterday. You said my breath, right?
Gee, what the fuck? That's a joke. You saw the instance right there?
No.
Volunteering to be a stepdad is really a thankless job. And if you think that you're really gonna get some kudos or some good deeds, if you will, or some brownie points, nah. Women are fickle like that. Women don't care how much you did for them. If this dude that she has, it could make no sense to you. It's not logical, but to her, the heart wants what the heart wants. So she's like, I don't care. She was like, you heard what she said. She had a smortion. She was pregnant by him, but she had a smortion because she really didn't want to have a baby by this dude. She just looked at him as a bill-paying simp, a beta male provider, while the alpha Pookie was in prison doing time. Then the alpha Pookie comes in and moves in with her, and she gets you up out of there. Fellas, it's the same exact story. That's why a lot of times you guys just need to clap the cheeks and just leave these women alone. You can help her pay a bill. Hey, you need $30, $40 to order the water bill. That's that. But don't be wifing them up like this dude did. You can end up heartbroken, frustrated. The cops are there. Cops being called on you after all that stuff. And you sit back and wonder, man, I done did all this stuff for you. And you gonna call the cops on me? Yeah, she gonna call the cops on you. Because she's gonna take care of this new dude. She don't care about you. She don't care about if the daughter, I believe they said it was the daughter, if the daughter has an attachment to you. She don't care about that. You have no rights. You're not the father. You didn't adopt this child. Happens every day, fellas. So I encourage you guys, especially you single, got no kids, why you dealing with somebody? And this girl's 17. She really don't know what she wanted. I'm assuming he was older. He looks older. You dealing with a 17-year-old woman or a 17-year-old girl, if you will. She don't really know what she wants. She knows she likes this dude. That's all she knows. She has a baby. She got somebody that came to save her and put her up and take care of her and the child. But when she realizes, I just needed help. I don't really want you. I just needed help. Guys, don't get yourself in this situation. You end up like this dude. Have your own place. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about this video. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings in abundance. Stick around for the next videos that are going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. It's your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. Listen, I'm the best. Let's run it up to 200,000. Quit playing with me. Peace.
What happened?